morning, everyone. It is 8:30 on Wednesday, May the 6th, and it's time for the morning situation briefing. First of all, no changes to the National Terrorism Advisory System overnight. Snapshot of the region continues to be quiet around the region. You can see the updated numbers from the unaccompanied children effort as of Monday. Declaration update to talk about this morning. No damage assessments and no fire management required. As we switch over to the geo platform this morning, a little bit of rain remains in the region, and we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. No changes to the status for state DOT. It's all recovered for a steady state, as is the region here. No changes to the status for IMAP, and no changes to the status of smaller quakes north of Oklahoma City or in the urban area, damage or injuries with those. And we continue to receive more information regarding the incident of Sunday evening in Garland. And now we'll toss it over to Marty at the weather service.
Okay, thank you. Looking at this radar image here, we see some showers across East Texas into eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas, and a little bit stronger convection just northwest of Houston, between Houston and Austin. Most of this activity is moving to the north, gradually to the east, but mainly to the north, and could see some more of this shower and thunderstorm activity later today, with a slight risk of severe weather possible across some regions. If you can go to the next slide, please. We'll talk about the tropical weather outlook. I know this doesn't affect FEMA Region 6, but we do have a disturbance out in the Atlantic Ocean, which could be developing into a tropical system Thursday and Friday, or subtropical system, bringing heavy rain to the Carolinas. And it's kind of early for this, but just wanted to let you know to start thinking about that. If we're getting systems developing this early, this may be kind of the start of the beginning of things. But we are approaching summer, so the odds will increase over time. Here's our threat matrix for the next 5 days. And, just looking at some of this stuff over the past few days, I've seen that these slight risk and thunderstorm boxes and severe weather boxes have been changing. Sometimes they're further west and sometimes further east each day. So let's not focus too much on the fact that these specific areas, but mainly all of North Texas and Oklahoma and portions of, mainly North Texas and Oklahoma are under the gun for severe weather for the next 3 or 4 days. And all of that will be moving east, possibly moving into northwest Louisiana and east and western Arkansas on Saturday and Sunday. So just bear in mind that we are in severe weather season, isolated tornadoes, hail, and damaging winds being the main threats. Next slide. Okay, here's our day 1 weather hazard. Slight risk of severe thunderstorms, again, across central Oklahoma into North Texas, and flash flooding is possible across East Texas and portions of southern Oklahoma. Okay, next slide. Day 2 and 3. This is for mainly Thursday and Friday. Slight risk of severe thunderstorms on Thursday across western Oklahoma and North Texas, and that whole area expands to include most of Oklahoma and central and south central Texas on Friday. And all of this should shift east on Saturday and Sunday, moving into Arkansas and East Texas and portions of North Louisiana. Okay, and here's our current drought monitor. We still have higher drought conditions across North Texas, across the Red River Valley. And with recent rainfalls and forecast rainfalls, we should see this update on Thursday to show probably a little less intense or extreme droughts in these areas where we see D3 and D4 drought conditions right now. Okay, and our space weather forecast, it looks like radio blackout R1 and R2 conditions are going up to 50, 60, and 70% over the next 3 days, while all other parameters remain fairly low. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Marty. Appreciate that. If you have any questions for the web service, go ahead and type that in the chat window. If you're on the phone, just ask your question. In the meantime, we'll take a look at the events going on around the regions today. Those are in bold there, and for the rest of the week. precipitation wake and there's the picture from the famous Morrison video. Any questions this morning? All right, hearing none. Seeing no one typing in the chat window, everybody have a great Wednesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.